die. So, like, once a week, I will break down. I'll pray to a God I don't believe in, and I will pray and pray and pray and beg him to let me die and give me cancer, because I don't want my kid to have to, like, grow up and be like, oh, I wasn't enough for my mom to stay here, so I gotta fucking stay here, you know what I mean? And every fucking time I'm like, film it. And then every time I put on my camera, I'm like, no. I'm like, that's a stupid fucking idea. But the thing is, I'd have, a bigger following. If I were hate watched, I would have a bigger following, because I've noticed something about a lot of YouTubers, and I've noticed that I've straight up fucking heard them say it. I was watching this dude he was from America, but then, like, he took off to Cuba or whatever. No, Philippines. He was in the Philippines. He was, like, in the most, like, no fucking gringos go here fucking Philippines. And, like, he fucking died, too, like, because he wasn't supposed to be there. Like, it was I know not to laugh, but, and it sucks that he died. It's just kind of funny that he was like, oh, look at me, I'm a badass, and then it was like, oh, shit, like, the whole thing is like, yeah, I'm gonna die, y'all. But then I noticed that he kept saying stuff like, well, I like being here because you guys tell me what to do. You guys, and I mean, like, in his situation, because he didn't have very much money, he went to the Philippines or whatever, because, like, nobody can fucking afford to live in America anymore. There ain't no hope here. I've noticed that a lot of people who watch people like me, like, I became a mental illness, whatever, and that's because I know nobody gives a flying fuck about art. The only way in the whole world to be an artist, to be a musician, to be a writer, to be anything like that, or to do something that's not just your fucking self, the only way to do that is to be a nepotism baby, to already have 6 figures in your bank, to already, you know, like, that's the only way anybody is going to, you know, break out into that. Like, even, like, the ones, like, all fucking goddamn, William Burroughs, Gaspar Noé, like, all of those, like, indie, obscure, whatever, that, like, come out, and you're like, okay, well, what about this guy? Like, Requiem for a Dream exists, well, that exists, so why can't I make, like, edgy, raw, gritty bullshit? And it's because I'm a fucking nobody, and if you're a fucking nobody, you gotta play the Tipper Gore game. And, hang on, I'm going way off track. I tried to remember why I'm talking about Tipper Gore for a long time, but I don't know what led me up to this thought, and I'm just gonna keep going with it. But, yeah, we gotta play the fucking Tipper Gore game, or we don't, we're not gonna make it. Because, frankly, the only way for anybody to watch you, to listen to you, to whatever, is if, like, people won't just watch things on their own. People don't like to just discover things. Like, they do and they don't. Like, and you can't make your friends listen to your music because they have to feel like they discovered them. And then, like, you can't just show people your music because it's like, well, you're here, you don't have a fan base. I don't know, like, what if my friends laugh at me for liking this? What if I show this to my friends and they laugh at me? And then that's why nobody is allowed to break through. I mean, like, frankly, like, the only people who get to make it are people in the industry, and that fucking sucks, but it is what it is. And it's true for anything that you can build an audience on. I don't care if it's writing, I don't care if it's YouTube, I don't care if it's Twitter, I don't care if it's fucking anything, all social medias, all publishing, if it requires an audience, then you're already required to know people and be rich. Like, that's every successful artist. Even, like, oh god, I remember, like, I went to fucking Houston, and, we saw, like, fucking Beyonce's house, and she acts like she's all fucking ghetto, she was raised in the street or whatever. No, she was in a fucking mansion. Like, it doesn't really happen that way. Even the people that were, like Christopher, Bill and Ted, or not, Keanu Reeves, like, that, I was gonna say Christopher Reeves. Keanu Reeves, like, even, like, his life was, like, a piece of shit. Eminem's life were a piece of shit. But, dude, like, they rub shoulders with the right people. You know, they're good at networking. Everybody who got their art famous, they're good at networking, and they're good at marketing. And those are the only two things in the whole world that matter, and I suck at them more than fucking anything. But you know what? If you don't have marketing, if you don't have networking, if you don't have any of that stuff, there is hope. You have to be Amberlynn Reed. You have to be Nikocado Avocado. You have to be Chris Chan. You have to be somebody that can be laughed off of the internet. And everybody's prowling. You know, nobody's gonna, like, take down the nepotism babies. They're not gonna take down the people who intimidate them. They're gonna take down me. Me, here, all by myself, with nobody and nothing or whatever. You know? And, it can take off because, like, and I think that, like, a lot of people, like, Shani's audience is, like, I know I said that I wasn't going to talk to her or anything, but I mean, like, she is part of a social phenomenon. Like, she is a very well-observed, well-documented, of a thing that is happening. You know what I mean? A lot of mentally ill, vulnerable people are lost. They come here, they share their stories, and then everybody in the world wants to tell them what to do. And I think that a lot of people with mental illness, they, especially like starting a mental illness channel, isn't that good of an idea. It's the only thing that it can serve is like a stepping stone to an audience. And I have been incredibly raw. I have been incredibly, like, I tell you guys shit nobody in my real life knows. Unless they're subscribed, and even then they're probably not watching. I don't think any of my friends even watch my channel anymore. But I think part of why people like Shani, people like the Philippines guys, people like whatever, you know, just because the people who gravitate and flock here, they like to they're getting something out of it. Something that's a little bit perverse, honestly. Like telling somebody, this is exactly what you're supposed to do, this is what you have to do with your life, and you're doing this. Like, oh my god, I don't agree how you're sitting there, I don't agree with whatever, like, why are you eating like that, don't eat like that, I eat perfect, you know, because they like, it gives them, they feel superior, you know? And then, like, a whole culture gets built around telling this person how to live their life, and it's fucking weird. And I mean, like, Shani is like a fucking prime candidate for that because she has no boundaries, and because she wants to please so bad. Like, it doesn't matter if she's actually a good person or not, because the end result is always going to be getting people to like her. And but I come up here, and I guess my vision for this channel, like, first and foremost, was mostly that oh, that's annoying, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had that fucking AC on. Fuck, what was I saying? So I started talking about my disorder, you know, fully aware of that. Not, like, I'm constantly, like, I tell myself all the time, delete all of it. Like, why did you do that, you crazy fucking bitch? I'm always like that. And then I'm like, yeah, but, like, exploiting yourself online, what else am I gonna do, you know? Everybody wants to do that because they want to get something out of their trauma. But then the problem with that is, like, I get a lot of comments that are like, well, you know what, I don't understand mental illness very well, so I come here, but you're always sad, you're always whatever. Like, bitch, I'm fucking mentally ill! Like, I'm not here to make non-mentally ill people fucking, like, cool with me. I'm not here to, like, kiss your ass. Like, that's like what I've been speaking out against this whole fucking time, is kissing everybody's ass, faking recovery, faking getting better, or just keeping it, like, palatable, and then being like, oh my god, like, am I okay, internet? Am I doing it right? Internet, tell me if you like me, tell me if you whatever, please. Like, that's just not reality. That's not how, like, like, kissing ass and lying and being whatever. Like, I understand why people do it, but I don't like that people do it. And if I don't like that people do it, then I'm not gonna get up here and do it, you know? But I don't believe for a fucking second that there's, like, somebody on this planet that, like, truly doesn't just, like, want to fucking throw themselves off of a building sometimes. And I mean, like, you can't even fucking say that. Like, the world is so antagonistic towards like mentally ill people with mentally ill thoughts, and then like, oh my god, we have to fucking protect this person by like stressing them out and controlling their lives and like doing everything that's triggering the worst of their mental illness, you know what I mean? But my entire channel isn't supposed to be like all the normal people. Am I pleasing you? Do you like me? I'm not doing that for you. I'm not here to make the normal people happy with me. What I want to do, what I want to reach out to, is I want to find other people like me. And there are a lot. There are like over 1,000 of you right now down there in the comments that come here because I'm a breath of fresh air, because I don't bullshit you. And like, that's all I have to do. Like, that's all I have to do for my 1,000 people to appreciate me, because like, I know that there are people that like feel like this sometimes. And I mean, life is, it's a piece of shit. Life sucks. And I mean, life, and I'm not always that cynical. I'm not always that dismissive. And like the other people like me watching this that are thinking that, like, seriously, if you were like where I was like 12 minutes ago, where I was screaming and crying and like praying for cancer and shit, like I'm like that too, you know? And I don't have to completely identify with that. That's a little part of who I am. That's a piece of me. That's not... people identify so much with their mental illness, and I think that that's really fucking dangerous to do whenever it comes to anorexia and stuff, because like a lot of what you see presented here as recovery, it's not. It's just misinformation. It's just somebody like tricking you. It's just, if you go to fucking My Pro Anna or Eating Disorder Central, whatever the fuck they're calling it now, there are like lots of people saying, oh my god, I want to be a recovery influencer, but I didn't get as thin as they did. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how, like, that's what happens when we make videos to please the algorithm and to please the normie and to please the people that want, like, the fluffy, digestible fluff. But, I mean, and, like, that stuff, like, whatever. I guess maybe it serves a purpose. Maybe it's just fucking cancer that's, like, rotting there in the world, but who cares? What I want to do here is be like, look, I am all alone. My life is a pile of dog shit. I hate being alive. I have a disorder and I don't want to get better. I don't want it to get better. And I have like all of this like darkness and this bullshit or whatever, but I'm also up here and I'm a plain old fucking person. I can find ways to make money. I can hold a job. I can get by. I can white knuckle my way through life on survival mode, and I can still find people online who are like me to connect with. And I'm like, don't cry, dude. But like, it does. I don't want to cry. Like, it's so stupid and embarrassed. Like, I tell myself to do it, and then I tell myself not to do it, and the people, this channel does mean a lot to me, and it's really, like, I'm not trying to therapize myself with you, and I mean, like, we're parasocial as fuck, boo, like, we can go ahead and go there, like, I have friends that are like, oh my god, it's like, even no matter how bad I'm trying to hide it, you guys can tell. And I appreciate that. That's really sweet. Fuck, I get... Okay, but I do kind of use this channel as a way to remind myself that I have people who accept me for the way that I am and all of the way that I am. And I mean, you could have that too. Like, if it exists for me, it could exist for fucking anyone, you know? And I really do appreciate, like, I'm shitty and I'm like bitter and I have like a fucking EpiPen allergy to, like, I do and I don't. It's like, I don't like sympathy. I don't like it, but it's still very touching and very sweet that like, even whenever it's not like, I've been up here without crying or whatever, and I tried not to drop it in. And I think you guys can just hang on. And I mean, is it therapizing? Is it whatever? But I mean, like, who's fucking making a law book that says that you can't come on here and fucking connect with people? Like, I have made meaningful connections with people that I don't think are toxic. Like, you guys have really gotten me through a lot. And, that's why I can be, Like, I'm half of a nihilist, and then I'm half of a hopeful romantic dreamer. It's like straight down the middle. And there's no in between. It's like I'm either in that state of mind or this state of mind. It's not like a dissociative fugue. It's not like it's a mood. But I just try to remind myself, like, this, what happened here, even though it's only like I know my following is modest, but I made, it's still something. It's still, like, whatever here, it's good. And there is good in life, and I've been able to dig it out of so much bullshit. But I have found it, and I don't know if it's hope, and I don't care if it is or not, but, and don't be alarmed. I'm safe. I'm fine. I'm not gonna do anything fucking stupid. I won't do that to my daughter. I won't ever do that to my daughter. But, whether or not you will do it, and even though you have, like, I know that I can't leave her alone with her dad. I can't do that. I know that that's, no matter how shitty I feel, no matter how much life sucks, it doesn't matter. Like, I've been a fucking janitor. I have clawed my way through hell just to be surviving. You know, there was hell, and then it's like, hey, at least I'm surviving. Like, it just, you modify your expectations about life as you get older, you know? You get, like, I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, like, I'll probably never be famous, but I have this, and this matters, you know? Even, and the thing is, it's like, I'm not here to influence. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I don't know how to do that. Nobody fucking does. I don't know how to get better. I know how I'm staying here, and I know that there are millions and millions and millions and millions of people like me who are more scared than I am, and I think that they need a place. I think that, and yeah, there are people that I get trolls and whatever. I get that all the fucking time, but I mean, like, the positive, I'm not, like, surprisingly, I'm really not one of those people that will get hung up on the one negative comment, and that's all I ever think about. Like, bitch, you know, like, anyone that comes in here and they, like, want to troll me and tell me that I'm this or that or the other thing, or that they're sick of me or they don't like my content because of whatever, it's like, bitch, I'm a fucking prisoner of war. And prisoners of war on Guantanamo Bay, they don't endure the kind of psychological torment that I put myself through as soon as I fucking wake up in the morning. So I'm not really tripping about a couple of incel losers or a couple of, like, Christian moms who don't get me. I mean, no matter what, there are people like me who need a place, you know? A place where we don't have to talk like our therapist is fucking breathing over our shoulder. I resent the fuck out of that. I can't stand whenever, it's like there's just this air of, like, a barricade that they don't want to tell you, and it's, like, all completely misrepresented. But I've been rambling for a really long time. This was my crying video. I did it once. I'm gonna see how it goes. Maybe I'll do more. Who fucking knows? But, I cry I don't know, like, Trisha Paytas, like, she made a really good living for herself, and I mean, I hate my house, you know what I mean? So, I'm cool with humiliating myself. My self-respect just kind of went, you know what I mean? Like, just like a little bit lower than it was. Like it started out with my jaw, you know, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll be somebody one day. And then I was like, oh, no, I won't. Like, show my face. And then I was like, fucking show my pussy. I don't fucking care. I ain't ever getting a fucking government job. And then I fucking tried to go be a corrections officer, and they're like, we found your stuff. And I was like, and now I'm here where I'm like fucking cry on my living room floor. I mean, I want that Trisha Paytas money. I'm fine with being a polarizing, controversial, whiny, whatever the fuck anybody wants to call me, but that's this week's video. I'll probably do like some kind of follow-up apology for this one at some point. I can see that happening. But yeah, I was in a mood, and I was like, well, like, because whenever I do get like that, I'm like, I have my YouTube, and I know that those people, it fucks me up every time, like, This is my, like, YouTuber following people that, telling y'all thank you for caring about me. I care about a lot of y'all, too, and I really appreciate, y'all clicking on my bullshit and staring at my face for 5 to 20 minutes occasionally. It means a lot to me. But, and I made a couple of these videos where I keep telling y'all thank you, but I wanted to make the crying video, and I didn't want to get into, like, I don't know, I kind of want to make some single mom videos just because, like, I don't see a lot of that content. Whenever I see single mom content, it's not, like, I just want to hear somebody talk about what it's like, you know? I just, what they've been through or whatever. Like, the most I've ever felt my, like, chest swell up was whenever I was watching fucking Soft White Underbelly, and this girl was in the exact same situation I was in with, like, accidentally signing her kid away because her husband did the exact same thing and gave her a thing to sign, and she didn't know what she was signing, so she signed it, and then it came back, and she lost custody, and I know what that's like, and I kind of want to do it, but I think that would fuck me up too much. I don't know if I could be there yet, but if I'm ever in an emotional space, like, I was like, fuck, how many girls are there just sitting around, like, feeling like shit all of the time, and for no reason? Anyway, that's why I'm here. I'm not here to make Karens like me. I'm not here to, like, show you what improving your life is. I'm here to show you what surviving looks like, and I'm here to show you that you can do that, and I'm here to make a place where that's okay to do. And, like, it's okay to be fucked up sometimes. It's, like, life does this to you, and that, maybe it's better to trauma dump and overshare and parasocialize a YouTube than it is to do a lot of other things. You know? Okay, bye.